All right, what's going on, man? We're here with another episode of Flashbacks.
Oh, I'm just ready to be a mercenary, man. You're calling me into active duty here.
Here we go. So this is Soldier of Fortune, the first game. Yeah, this is one that I've been thinking about a lot because I've just been thinking about like old Raven shooters, and this is a game that's like I played a lot as a kid, so I just wanted to kind of come back to this and talk about it and play it a little bit. Real quick though, this game, in an era where like games didn't really have a lot of like, you know, well-known voice actors, this game kind of did. So let's play a little game of guess that voice actor.
Let your boys go down there.
Which character am I going to be guessing?
All right, you're gonna guess two guys here. My partner Hawk, the big black guy.
Doesn't sound like you have a choice, Captain.
All right, you win. We don't know what these scumbags are up to down there, but we do know their leader's name.
Saber! Saber!
And
the
this guy.
plans failed! We take hostages! Whatever it takes, I want those explosives detonated!
The Russian dude?
Yes,
Kill Saber, you've killed the gang.
Saber. Yeah.
Understood.
John, take this entrance. I'll meet you at Station 6.
I just like how violent this game is already, with the heads being blown
So,
off.
so that's the thing. Like that is this game really like this game is really gory. It's not a coincidence that they start you off with a shotgun. Like they know what they're doing here. Like they start you off with a weapon that just shreds people because they want to show off like the violence in this game because it's for real, man. Like they even made an engine out of it. I think it's called like the Ghoul engine, and it's like this dismemberment engine with all these points of articulation for dismemberment. So it was the feature of this game. Like this game was kind of crazy as a kid because of like, look at this, like the guy's like intestines are all hanging out.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Postal. Because didn't they have it similar with Postal?
Well, Postal was not it was not nearly as detailed as this.
Okay.
And Postal's like like kind of a joke of a game. Like this game, I don't know, this game doesn't really take itself too seriously, but I'd like to think that it takes itself a little more seriously than Postal.
Okay.
But where this game differs is this is an actual, like, very competently made shooter.
Yeah, and it looks like all of your shots look very accurate. Like there's no worry about inaccurate shooting. Like you shoot at a leg, it blows the leg off. You shoot the face, he's now the faceless man.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like the guns in this game feel really good, especially the shotgun. Like they nailed the shotgun in this game. Like this is like playing RoboCop. This game is like what RoboCop was for movies. So like I remember I got the demo for this game in PC Gamer magazine. Every month, I had a subscription to PC Gamer magazine, and every month it came with like a little demo disc, which I always look forward to every month because this was back before you could really download stuff. So demo discs was really the only way to get demos back then. And I remember getting this on one of those demo discs, and this game just blew me away. Like I was like so surprised with how gory it was, but also like how good the shooting felt in general. I mean, this game is based off of Quake 2 engine, which was really popular back then. A lot of games used it, but like shooters were not this like crazy violent yet.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed that I really like so far, at least from what I see with the shotgun, is the people react like depending on where they're shot. So if you
Yeah.
shoot them in the knee, they'll act like they got shot in the knee. They got shot in the arm, they'll act like they lost an arm. It's just not a generic kind of movement no matter where they're hit.
That's actually a really good point. That's one of the things that makes this game so good, is that exactly that. It's the hit reactions, like the feedback in this game is like
Stop, police!
is instant and brutal and satisfying.
It's very quick-paced game too. Like these guys are going down with like 1 or 2 shots, which is nice because you got a shotgun and it's not taking you like a full clip to take them out.
So this game has like, you can like shoot their hands and like disarm them, but there's no point. Like you don't get anything for leaving people alive. That guy's so good.
So now the game is called Soldier of Fortune.
Yeah.
So, but right now you seem to be a riot cop. So how do you become a mercenary?
Yeah, Soldier of Fortune's kind of a misnomer in that regard. Like, you are technically a mercenary, but in this opening scene you're assisting the police, but later on you start doing more mercenary stuff. But fun fact, like this game is actually like officially licensed by Soldier of Fortune magazine.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah. Also, like the main character is like loosely based off of a real life mercenary by the name of John Mullins, who this character is modeled after, mustache and
This
all.
one's over, John. Just got word from the shop.
Something big has happened.
Can you guess the voice actor?
This gang war.
Is the person actually famous today?
He is.
Is it Terry Crews?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. When did this game come out again?
This is I think 2000.
2000.
So you got to think,
like.
so he was, I'd say like he was pretty popular at around this time, if not just a little bit later.
2000. Which American?
I'm pretty sure he got an award for a movie actually at around this time.
It's not Denzel, is it?
It's not Denzel. You got to think he's a big guy.
Big guy.
Sources in Russia report that an
what's
unknown
his name?
organization stole 4 nukes from an underprotected
The
stockpile
dude
near Kazan last night.
from Pulp Fiction.
That's Ving Rhames, no?
Sold to the highest
Yeah,
bidder.
think bigger.
The train now carries the warheads.
Bigger than Ving Rhames. There's an actor bigger
He's
in
big. I mean,
size.
in size, yeah.
The shop wants me to
Talking
go
muscle
in
mass.
Oh, it's not. Michael Jai White.
He's sweet, but no. This guy might be bigger than Michael Jai White, actually, like in weight.
Oh, it's not. What's his name? Bob Sapp.
No. So good, Bob Sapp. Nope.
I mean, you didn't say what country that he was famous in.
Yeah, you're right. He's famous in Japan.
Yeah,
You basically said every other famous black actor besides the guy that he.
It's who's the other dude that's not Ving Rhames but is like Ving Rhames?
That's to give you the answer to that would answer the question.
So that I know who it is, then I just don't remember his name. I just think he's Ving Rhames.
Oh, okay. Well, just give me a movie that he's in, then I'll count it.
Is it The Green Mile?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember his name.
Michael.
Michael Mike.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh, Michael Clark Duncan. Yes. I keep getting him and Ving Rhames mixed up. Oh, I feel so foolish now. All right, so you got Michael Clark Duncan.
So
That's actually really big.
We have an award-winning actor like in this game, in this like 90s, late 90s, you know, shooter.
Does he show up anymore, or was he just there as that one?
He's your partner, so he shows up a lot actually.
Okay, and then who's the other dude, Mr. Russia?
We'll get a little more of him. You'll hear him some more, and you'll get a chance.
Okay.
Get another chance with him. I just want to say real quick, this level is like, in my opinion, like if we're talking like late 90s, early 2000s, if you're making a shooter in this era, you got to have a train level.
With a helicopter.
Well, not necessarily a helicopter, but like if you're making a shooter in this era, it's got to be a train level. And if it's a good shooter, it's going to be a good train level. And this is a great train level. And so like going back to the demo, like when I was playing this demo, the demo included the first level which we played, and this level, and I would just play these two levels on repeat, just over and over again. It's like the game was just so replayable for me. Even now, like I'm having a great time. I've beaten this game already. What? Did you see that?
Yeah. It just went down.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
I think it's got a bit of a bug issue going on, man. I don't think that's part of the story.
Yeah, that's so good. But yeah, like, I would just play these two levels just over and over again, man. Like, it just didn't matter to me. It was just so much fun.
Yeah. Well, that's the name of the game. It's fun. I mean, like, just the brutality of the graphics of this game would just be like just a barrel of laughs. Just seeing the many ways you can take someone out.
I mean, well, this is like right in the mix of like this. I mean, this is like significantly a few years after like Mortal Kombat. You know, Mortal Mania happened, but like it was still like as a kid, it was like, man, like you got the sense that you weren't supposed to be seeing this, right?
Did the game bug out here because of the helicopter?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I actually don't remember how to like what I need to be doing. It's not really a big deal because I like have a save on every level here. I might just like load into the next level because I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah.
It might have bugged out, which is pretty funny. that helicopter's just doing its rounds.
Yeah. It's just going up and down,
so like
through the vortex.
Like this game, like I'll just like load in here real quick because I just want to say this. Like, so the game starts super strong, like two of the best levels ever, right?
Yep.
And then you get here, and it's like this is fine, but like I feel like the game hits a real lull, like right around this point because you still haven't gotten the really overpowered weapons yet. Like, well, you still have the shotgun, but this is like a long-range map. Like, this pistol is awesome. This Desert Eagle thing, this is great. But yeah, you're like fighting like turrets, and like anytime a shooter like does that to you, where you're fighting turrets, it's like it's bad news. It's like lazy design. Like no one wants to sit there and shoot at stationary targets all day. They give you the sniper rifle here, and it's like, it's just absolutely useless. Like this thing, like it just doesn't have punch to it. It has no power. You have to like double or triple tap everyone. Like, look at this. How many times do I have to shoot this guy with the sniper rifle? Like, it's so bad.
That seems kind of backwards, because I always think of a sniper rifle as, you know, one shot, one kill. The dude's not gonna have a face.
Yeah, that's the way.
It's
and
not.
like, they already have the engine, right? Where it's like you have this crazy amount of violence, and then you have the sniper rifle that just doesn't do anything, just has no impact. So yeah, it's like, and this level is just not that much fun. So it's like, then you get to this level and it's like, oh, okay, this is like not that great, right?
Yeah.
And then you go through like Iraq, and it's like it's okay. But again, it's like you're using the same weapons, like the SMG, and this SMG is just not that cool. Like it just shoots dudes, you know. It doesn't blow them apart or anything. I guess you can do this.
I mean, that is neat. They're able to kind of movie-ize, like, you know, Sonny Corleone in the game.
Yeah.
Which honestly is pretty cool the first few times you do it.
It is, yeah, it is pretty cool. But again, like this gun is like the workhorse of like the first, I don't know, like quarter or like a third of the game.
So how long
it's not
is
that
this
interesting.
game?
This game's not that long. It didn't take me that long to beat this game. I'd say like 8 to 9 hours, maybe.
Okay, so like a person who's well versed in shooters, FPSs, it'll take about, you know, 8 to 10 hours or so to kind of get through the game. And
yeah.
Now because right now you're talking about some of the levels are a bit of a low because of the turrets and such. Right. But it started off strong, so does it rebound later on?
So this like right here is where the game picks up again, and from here on, I feel like it's a great time because of this gun, this like crazy, this LMG looking gun here. Like from this point, the game just gets really fun and really fast paced. And it really only goes up from here, because like later on, like when you go to Japan, you fight freaking ninjas and you get a microwave gun, and it's just pretty cool.
So I guess for the viewers, like we obviously saw the start. That's obviously the start of the game. So that snow level is about how many stages into it would you say?
I think the snow level's like the third. I think it's the third level in the game, third or fourth level.
And then this stage would be like 6th or 7th?
It goes like snow, then Iraq, then here, New York.
Okay, so this is about 6th level. So that's not too much of a lag in between.
It's not too much. It really drags. I feel like right around that like the Siberia level.
Okay.
Once you can get through that though, and so you get this gun in New York, which is where I am, and it's like this is where it really begins to get really fun. But I don't know, it's like at the same time though, like the weapon balancing in this game is not good. Like I have to admit, like, because once you get this gun, there's no reason to use anything, including a sniper rifle. Like you can snipe with this thing. And it's a close-range monster, and it just eviscerates. I think we're getting another peek at Saber here, so you can. Whoa!
Kill him!
Doing a horrible job of it.
But yeah, there's no other reason to use anything else besides this gun. Like once you get
Rambo gun.
It's the Rambo gun, and it's like. Yeah, so like that submachine gun that you saw earlier, like don't even worry about it. Like both of these guns use the same ammo for some reason. Like heavy caliber LMG and SMG sharing the same ammo pool. Okay, but whatever. So like yeah, this guy has SMG. Well, I'll just take that ammo and then just put it in this LMG, and it's all fine.
So when you talk about getting the new weapons, are they all automatically given to you at the start of the stage, or do you have to find them and unlock them?
Once you kind of encounter them, you unlock them, and then when you begin a level, you can kind of outfit your kit.
Okay.
So you can just choose to start with this gun, and why wouldn't you, really, at this point in the game?
So is the entire story of this game is we're trying to chase down this Russian?
Not quite. It's like you're like chasing down a guy who's gathered a bunch of nukes. It's all very generic terrorist plot stuff. story in this game is very incidental, but it's there. I'll say that.
And yet they got 2 Hollywood superstars to voice act in this
I wouldn't say this guy is a
game.
superstar, but he's super sweet.
So is it well, if you're saying he's super sweet, then he's gonna be oh, is it who I think it is?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Is it the man with the granite chin?
Well, who is he?
I always forget his name. I'm horrible at names now on the spot.
All you gotta do is name a movie.
I gotta, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yep, that is Brian Thompson.
Yeah. That's, I mean, he is a superstar. It's Brian Thompson.
Brian Thompson, super sweet. Like, so I found that out, like, in the middle of me kind of playing. Like, I was just kind of playing this game, you know, just going through it for this video, and then I hear him, and I'm just like, that guy kind of sounds like Brian Thompson, and that other guy sounds like Michael Clark Duncan. Like, what's going on here? And then what did it for me was, like, earlier in the level when he's, like, on the train and laughing, like, that just sounds like the laugh he does from freaking Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It just sounds like it. And I was like, man, that really sounds like Brian Thompson. That'd be so sweet. And I looked it up, and there it is. And I was like, oh, I knew there was a reason why it's the best game ever.
I mean, you know, it has your favorite actor of all time in it. It's gotta be good.
Look at this guy. What's he doing?
He's thinking you're going another way. He's got no face now. So it seems like the replayability of this game is just the fact that you can just pulverize these guys and shoot off limbs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this game is replayable, like, because it is very, like, the levels are very linear, you know, there's one way to, and it's actually kind of one of the things that I like about this game is it's not very mazy. Like, you just kind of go in one direction. And, there's no keys to hunt for, really. There's no puzzles or any of that nonsense. You're just whoa!
You died somehow. Brian
yes,
Thompson
like,
won, man.
Yeah, oh, Brian Thompson won, me 0. So yeah, like, the levels are really straightforward. You're not solving puzzles. You're not, you know, hunting for keys, which is something that was actually, like, pretty prevalent in shooters, like, of this era. I'd say right up until this point. But
yeah, without the trying to find keys or going through, like, convoluted mazes, it's really sounding like this is just a quick, easy, fun Friday night game where you can, you know, kick it for like a couple hours, blow criminals up to Kingdom Come like RoboCop.
yeah,
and
exactly.
Just call it a day. There's no frustrations or annoyances in it.
Yeah, it's a very breezy playthrough. You can just kind of turn the brain off for a while and just have fun. Just kind of shoot dudes. And because of that, I feel like this game has aged really well.
So I am noticing in your gleeful murder spree, you do get shot. Now, this is probably before the age of auto regen, so how do you get more health?
Yeah, so like I kitted out, like, in my kit, a med kit, so I can heal myself twice. I used one of them. Besides that, though, man, just find med packs and or don't take damage. And, you know, like, every enemy is a hit scan in this game, so you're just gonna, like, damage is unavoidable. It's like, I'm not in very good shape here. I have no armor. 1 health pack left. As long as I'm careful. But, like, the AI is not great in this game. So as long as you're kind of, like, on the move, and playing reasonably fast, you'll make it. You know, their enemy aim is at least is not very good, but that's a good thing because every enemy is hit scan.
So it's kind of a drawback. Yeah, it's the hit scan, but at least they won't maybe not hit you.
At least they're not gonna like shred you whenever you try to do anything.
Yeah, and I think as I keep watching you play it, the fact that this game is pretty quick and breezy, probably makes it like a good. Would you say this is a good game for like the casual FPS player, or someone who wants to start getting into first-person shooters?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough because this game is of its time. Like it plays like a late '90s, early 2000s shooter. But man, honestly though, like this game is so much fun. Like I'm having so much fun playing this game. Even now, like I've already beaten this game and I'm having a great time with it. And I will say, like, you can get this on GOG for like $5 or $6. So it's very easy to attain. And if you do go that route, like I highly recommend that you play this game, because this is what I'm playing this on right now. Ooh, armor. Get the, why am I sliding? Alright. Let's go slide to victory. Play this game with the mod, SoF Plus. That's what I'm playing this on right now. And, that allows you to play this game in, like, widescreen. And in resolutions that were totally not supported originally. So I'm playing this at 1080p, which was not a thing back then.
So the mod you're using, SoF Plus, is it just a graphics mod, or does it add anything else to it?
You know what? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. They might have added some fixes themselves, but the main reason why people use it is for the graphics. Like, and they didn't overhaul the graphics at all. These are still the original assets and stuff. It just allows you to play it in widescreen, and man, it plays so smooth and so nice. Like, this is the way to play it. And just Google it. Maybe I'll just include a link in the description. Point people in the right direction, but totally like play this game with SoF Plus. Do yourself a favor, and it's a blast. Maybe don't play it on hard. This is like here we go. This is what I wanted to get to.
And you're a dead man.
Where'd all these weapons come from, Wilhelm?
Kordofan.
Sudan. Is that where the order is? Where I'll find Sergei Decker?
Give up. Soon Sergei will have Jessica 6, and it will all be over.
Who is Jessica 6?
You are already a dead man. So is your partner, Hawk.
Oh, classic Brian Thompson.
It's just Brian Thompson. Like, it's so sweet. Oh, here's the loadout screen I was talking about. When you enter like a new stage,
yeah,
you kind of pick your loadout. But again, it's kind of pointless because it's like, well, okay, well, I'm gonna take that LMG because that's the best gun in the game, and that's all you need. And I guess I'll take a rocket launcher and a grenade and med packs. Like, you should not take anything but these things, really. So there's no point to it.
Yeah.
But real quick before we wrap up, though, I do want to show off one last thing. I want to show off the microwave gun because it is pretty cool. So it's like, this is one of the, I think this is the last stage in the game, and it's in Germany, and it ends up looking like you're like in some castle, and it just ends up looking like Wolfenstein. Oh, here we go. And that's the microwave gun.
Jeez. Wow.
Oh, they can do this to me too.
I was not expecting that.
It's so sweet. Like you're like in some medieval castle, and it's just like this looks like Wolfenstein.
Is Hitler gonna just come out all of a sudden?
Yeah, it's like, all right, like, and I'm pretty sure these guys ended up making Wolfenstein anyways, eventually. So it's like it's kind of a precursor, I guess. And the cool thing about this gun is like it ignores armor. So like all these guys are packing armor. So like bullets, it kind of takes a lot of bullets to put these guys down. But if you have this thing, man, it doesn't matter.
And I just noticed that you just took that dude's armor.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so you can kind of steal their armor and just heat these guys up like there's some kind of hot pocket, you know?
I mean, that's kind of what it is. If it's a microwave gun, they are. Man, I don't want to know what it's like to die in this way. This is insane.
It's pretty gruesome, right?
It's awesomely gruesome because
Yeah.
I don't know a game that had like a similar weapon like this.
Right? Yeah, it's just like and it's like this is what like the tone of this game I think is perfect because it's like it's just realistic enough because it has like those realistic. Whoa, that guy got crushed in the door. Like it's just realistic enough, right, to have that cool like kind of, you know, that kind of tactical setting, you know, mercenaries.
Yeah.
But it's over the top in the same way that like RoboCop is, you know.
Yeah.
And it just makes it's just really enjoyable, you know. And again, like you're playing this as a kid, it's just like, oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Like this is insane.
Especially when you got this on a demo disc from PC Gamer, and PC Gamer isn't exactly on the 18 rack with Playboy.
No, yeah,
So
right.
you
So
know,
you were like,
five-year-old Timmy could have gotten this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. I was 5-year-old Timmy pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can. I think this is a good place to call it. But yeah, man, overall, I had such a blast playing through this game for this video. Like I played through the first couple levels and I was like, okay, I know, you know, kind of. I felt like I was ready to, you know, make this video, but I just ended up playing through it more until the end because I was just having such a fun time with it. Even now, it's just like, you know, taking into context time, you know, over time, like games age poorly. Well, I can see this guy's hand through the wall.
Maybe you can shoot him through the door.
Maybe I can give him a grenade. Oh, that is another thing, actually, grenades. Like, this game was very forward-thinking at the time because in this game, you can throw a grenade by a button press. And that sounds kind of silly because it's like, that's kind of how all games work now, but that wasn't how they worked back then. Like, back then, in most shooters, including Half-Life, like, if you wanted to throw a grenade, you had to switch to it, and it was annoying. And then it wasn't until games like Call of Duty came out where you know, they assigned the grenade button, or the grenade to a button. And so
As not a FPS fan, I never would have realized that.
Yeah,
I just would have thought.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Like this game was like very forward thinking in that regard. So I'm almost. Man, these the guys with this gun kill you so fast.
I mean, they are. It is a microwave gun. I mean, you get that sweet plot armor that they can't just blow you up with one shot.
You do not. Oh, the sizzling sound. It's just so good. So yeah, man, this is I recommend this, man. If you're in the mood for like a cool, like retro kind of shooter on the PC, get it on GOG, install it with SoF Plus, and you're gonna have a good time.
Sounds good, man. I'm sure some of the fans and viewers might take you up on that offer to check out this really bloody good time.
It's a bloody good time. All right, thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun.
We'll see you guys on the flip side.
All right.